More for you now on our main news. Hamas loyalists taking to the streets to celebrate their party's apparent rout of the rival Palestinian faction Fatah. Well, to discuss the latest developments, joining us now from one of our London studios is sahmoud. He's from the BBC's Arabic service. Sami, what do you make of all this and the feeling there out on the streets? What is likely to happen next?
Well, it's very complicated. The thing is now we have two situations where in Gaza is in Hamas in full control, whereas in the West Bank the forces loyal to President Abbas is taking control. Speaking to some of the Hamas spokespeople today, they called what Abbas dissolving the government and declaring a state of emergency as a military coup against them, and they said that the world should be reminded that Hamas won the election and they won the majority there, and people should respect the Palestinian decision there. What is likely to happen now is very, very critical, because on one hand, the Abbas declaration of a state of emergency actually is not doing anything on the ground in Gaza, because he doesn't have the forces to implement this decision. From Hamas' point of view, they think the solution should be that Abbas should come to them and speak, and on a different terms, different agreements that they can respect from both parties.
Sami, it does seem to be deadlock almost then, because clearly President Abbas, who is, after all, the legitimate president there and has a right to do what he's done, has put the new prime minister in place. Hamas is saying they're going to ignore all that. So where do we go from there? Well,
again, speaking to some Hamas people today in the BBC Arabic service, they said that the decision made by President Abbas is illegal, and there's a legal question here that whether Abbas has the right to dissolve the government, and Hamas saying he has the right, but he doesn't have the right to replace a new government in place of the old government. So where we're going is really, I mean, this is the big question in Gaza now. Nobody really knows how things will develop, especially after Abbas. What Abbas seems to be doing is that he's ignoring Hamas in a way, and he's getting more support from the international community. And let's talk about the withdrawal of the Egyptian security delegation from Gaza now. This is a sign that even the little support that Hamas was enjoying from some Arab countries is fading now. So Hamas is really in a very critical moment now.
Sami, we can all only watch and wait for those next developments. Sami, sahmoud, very many thanks indeed. Now, police in Indonesia say they've caught the man in charge of the radical Islamist group Jemaah Islamiyah. Saksir, as he's known, was among those arrested this month in